Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, St. Joseph County in southwestern Michigan, Western Branch County in southwestern Michigan, until 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 2:13 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Marcellus to Constantine to near Millersburg, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Sturgis, Three Rivers, LaGrange, Bronson, Constantine, White Pigeon, Centerville, Colon, Topeka, Nottawa, Scott, Floughfield, Fawn River, Leonidas, Wilcoxville, Mendon, Baroque, Shipshewana, Sherwood, and Huntsville. This includes Interstate 80 in Indiana between mile markers 109 and 133. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Michigan, Branch and St. Joseph, and LaGrange, Indiana.
Yep, it's pouring out there, guys, and it's only like 2:15 on the 18th of May 2026. Yeah, there's reports that there's power outage in the community of Constantine, which is south of here. So yeah. I always see rain, no hail.
This is a severe
for most of the area. It really depends on where you're at. There's different times for every county right now. But I'll go ahead and pull up this, which should give us a little better idea. So some 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible. Not for everyone inside this line of scope.
I can't really see anything.
Some more intense winds inside this line of scope. And we could see wind gusts as high as 70 miles per hour. So that's the concern. No power in Plainwell by Miller and 10th Street. Sarah, thank you for that report. Very windy for a minute, but calm down quick is what Ricky said in Alamo. Oshtemo, not horrible so far. Heavy rain, moderate wind. Thank you for that report. After this line, no more severe weather. So once this line passes, you are clear of severe weather. This is in and out very quick. It's just a short, but could be intense, 20 or 30 minutes or so. So these are continuing to move off to the east. I will pause to give you an idea. To the east. Power continues to flick here at the station, kind of flickering on and off. If we do lose power here at the station, we do have backup power. So the good news is you might lose me for a second, but we will be back on very shortly if we do lose power. We have it right now, but I've noticed several power flickers in Kalamazoo, here on the south side of Kalamazoo, at our station. Consumers Energy map is lighting up Lots of different colors showing up, lots of power outages being reported in Allegan County, near just east of Gobles, just west of Otsego, around Allegan. Lots of power outages being reported. Lawrence, a power outage being reported as well. So obviously these storms producing some very strong winds as they continue to move off to the east. Power flickering in Comstock as well, Kalamazoo. North side of Three Rivers now, heavy rain and wind for a very short time, just rain now. Yeah, the wind is pretty short duration, right? You'll see those strong winds for a little bit, and then it will calm down. But right now, those strong winds right on the leading edge of this line of storms is moving right over Westich and Kalamazoo. So that's why we're seeing a little bit of power flickers here at the station. Crazy wind is reported. Yeah, I'm sure the cleanup crew is going to have quite a day tomorrow, no doubt about that. Really windy in Millwood, lost power near Parchment, dark, rainy, and windy in Plainwell. Right now, I'm not concerned about tornadoes, Nicole. I'm more concerned about straight line damaging winds. We will keep a very close eye. Sometimes we can get these very brief little areas of rotation. So they will issue a tornado warning if that happens. But right now, we only have severe thunderstorm warnings. Just a reminder though, severe thunderstorms, straight line damaging winds can and will do just as much damage as tornadoes do. So we want to take these severe thunderstorm warnings very seriously. Still have power on the north side of Kalamazoo. That's some good news there, Lisa. Definitely windy for a few minutes between Constantine and Three Rivers. Heavy downpour. Jason, thank you so much for that report. Right now, this line of storms continues to move off to the east at about 45 miles per hour. Some more reports coming in from the National Weather Service here. Allegan County did activate its outdoor warning sirens for winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. So that's why, if anyone was wondering, that's why the sirens were going in Allegan. Because of 70 miles per hour.
We have a weekly newsletter that contains...
There are several reports, this coming from the emergency manager in Allegan County, several reports of trees and wires down in the city of Allegan, Otsego, Watson Township, any of those general areas. A lot of power outages being reported across Allegan County and really across all of West Michigan. Elizabeth saying Gobles hit very hard, no power there. So yeah, certainly, that's where we were seeing a lot of strong winds showing up on our radar as well. So severe thunderstorm warning continues until 3:30 o'clock this afternoon for Kent County, eastern Ottawa County, northeastern Allegan County, Barry County, Kalamazoo County, western Calhoun County. Some 70 mile per hour winds possible. This storm is moving off to the northeast at about 55 miles per hour. Also, St. Joseph and western Branch County. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning as well. I'm going to get the latest time on that warning. It is a different warning. That is in effect until 3 o'clock. So those are the active severe thunderstorm warnings that we have right now. This storm has produced some 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. And as you can see, if you're looking to the comments, a lot of the power outages. No power over by Kalamazoo Central area. Patrick, thank you for that report. Michelle saying the trees on the block in her street. She's been watching them. Andrea, Plainwell, no power. Starting to calm down already in Gobles. So that just goes to show it's in and out very quickly. Intense rain and winds. And then boom, it's over. And we can just see some light rain for about 20-30 minutes after this line of storms moves past. East of Manawa already slowing down. That's good news if you're in Kalamazoo. Should be slowing down very shortly. Kalamazoo by Parchment, power is out. Hit in Vicksburg. That wind, it just hit in Vicksburg. Okay, we now have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Southern Kent, northeastern Allegan, and also much of Barry County. 80 mile per hour winds are possible. That's why you're seeing this flashing box. See that flashing box in southern Kent, much of Barry and northeastern Allegan County. 80 mile per hour winds are possible with that storm. You will probably get a notification on your phone. If you have your phone out, be prepared for that kind of eerie tone. You'll see an alert on your TV and on your radio as well. Those severe thunderstorm warnings get triggered to the emergency alert system, okay? So you'll probably hear that eerie tone if you're in southern Kent, much of Bayard County, and northeast Allegan County. You can now see winds as high as 80 miles per hour with these storms as they move through that area. That is where I'm most concerned, but we obviously have power outages anywhere these storms are moving through West Michigan. We're getting several reports of downed trees, several reports of downed wires, and these storms showing no sign of weakening. If anything, they show signs of strengthening as they continue to move off to the east and the northeast. I'm going to go ahead and put the latest velocity signature here on these storms as they continue to move through eastern Allegan County, moving over 131 right now. I'll go ahead and put this little scan up here. Door is absolutely getting pounded by these strong winds right now. Let's go ahead and see what radar is estimating here in Door. Yeah, radar is estimating some 78 mile per hour winds. 78 mile per hour winds what radar is estimating right now in northeastern Allegan County. And this is going to continue to move into the south side of Grand Rapids, into northwestern Bayard County as well. Very intense winds there. Anywhere under the severe thunderstorm warning, though, we want to make sure that we are in our safe place and prepared for some strong winds, heavy rain, some lightning as well. This line of storms continues moving now east of Kalamazoo, headed towards Battle Creek, Hastings,
There's no lightning strike.
outside of Grand Rapids, Sturgis. This is moving into your area. Really heavy rain.
Right now it's pounding here in Three Rivers.
131. Tracy, power line caught on fire on M40 and Pawpaw from Eric. Thank you so much for that report.
Wow,
If you could avoid travel, I would, because we're getting lots of reports of trees down, power lines down. So if you do have to travel, just be cautious, you know. Do not cross the downed wire. Treat every downed wire like it is active. As we saw, we could be seeing some sparks that cause fires right now when these lines come down.
It's pouring hard. I like to say we might lose power. If we lose power starting to advance, the camera's rolling right now. Wow, it's actually bouncing up the garage right now.
My greater concern is these winds. That can be as strong now as 80 miles per hour. 80 miles per hour winds possible with these storms as they move through, especially up into Bayard County and southern Kent County. The strongest winds I'm seeing right now are in north.
If you see that, then you're good.
Very strong line of storms as they continue to move off the east and the northeast.
I'll be right back and go look up front. Then you guys front me.
But right now, this flashing box thing.
That's a refrigerator. Boom!
But we could see some 60 to 70 mile per hour winds in this active severe thunderstorm warning right now. Eastern Kalamazoo, eastern Calhoun, eastern St. Joseph, and western Branch counties. You are under an active severe thunderstorm warning right now. Nicole saying she got that emergency alert, right? If they issue a warning for 80 mile per hour winds, you will get that emergency alert on your phone, TV, radio. So that's why you're hearing that. I'll go ahead and put the latest storm tracker on. I'm going to just zoom out here. And these storms are moving off to the northeast. At about 45 to 50 miles per hour. So I'll cut it in the middle and do about 48 here. Just gonna draw this real quick. And this comes out
I'm hungry.
here. Say about 48
There, I'll
miles
be
per
hungry
hour.
later.
This will give you a rough estimate of when the storms will hit your area if you haven't been impacted yet. So we're looking at Sturgis. It is knocking on your doorstep. All right, these storms will be there very shortly. Grand Rapids, little after 2:35 most likely is when you'll see those winds picking up. Coldwater, shortly before 3 o'clock. Quincy around 3 o'clock. Ionia, 3:10. And these storms will continue moving off to the east and the northeast. They look to be strengthening as well. Just going to check these comments here. Power out in Plainwell. Lost power in half of my home. Crazy. Yeah. It's strange how that happens. Yeah, Kalamazoo, these storms are moving off to the east now. So if you look outside and the wind and the rain is calming down, then you are good. These storms now moving off to the east. So things calm down pretty quickly, but just ahead of this line, very, very intense winds possible. And then you'll notice the heavy rain and the frequent lightning. Power out in Otsego. Thank you for that report, Brenda. Rain is starting in Battle Creek. Yeah, we'll start to feel those winds and rain kind of picking up. Right now, the strongest winds that I'm seeing are moving into that kind of triple point where Allegan, Berry, and Kent County all meet up. So if you're in that area, that's where I'm seeing the strongest winds right now on Doppler radar. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. Maybe not quite as bad as they were earlier, but still I wouldn't be surprised to see some 70, maybe up to 80 mile per hour winds. But radar itself is not showing the winds quite as strong as they were when they issued that severe thunderstorm warning. Portage should be good. If you look outside and the rain's calming down, you should be good. This is moving off to the north and east. All right, no power in Parchment.
Okay.
Thank you, Patricia, for that report. No power, no air when it's 80 degrees. Great. I know. That's unfortunate, right? I think we're going to be dealing with a lot of people that are going to have to bear through the heat here after these storms pass with all the trees down and power lines down that we've had reported. I'm looking at the Consumers Energy map, and we are seeing power outages going crazy around the Otsego Plainwell area. Comstock now getting a lot of reports of power outages. New reports coming in around Gun Lake. Areas further north around Wayland, I'm seeing some reports of power outages. All the way is north where US 131 meets M6. That general area is seeing some more power outages coming in. Looks like a report of over 1,000 people without power there. More reports coming in on the east side of Kalamazoo. So yeah, I mean, we're getting a lot of reports of trees down, power lines down. So if you are, if these storms haven't hit you yet, be prepared for some intense winds and some trees and power lines potentially coming down. Palm now north, Douglas. Power has held, just light rain and wind. Lisa, you're a lucky one. But yeah, once the rain calms down, once the wind calms down, you guys should be good to go. If you do have to travel, just be careful. Lots of reports of down trees, down power lines, closed roads. Please, you know, just be smart if you're going to be traveling.
Okay, I think it's over, guys. I think we're done.
Calmer now and Oshtemo. Elizabeth, you're very welcome. No power in Richland. Annabelle, thanks for that report. But right now, we do have active severe thunderstorm warnings for Kent County, Berry County, Eastern Kalamazoo, Western Kalamazoo,
Okay, I think we're done.
Western Branch, and Eastern St. Joseph County. That's where I'm most concerned for the threat for